Hey everyone, this is SSG aka Sergeant Sentinel, and welcome to another XPN video game review. Today we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. But before we continue, please don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy this video. Share it with someone who may like it as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload new content, whether that is new game review videos or new episodes of our podcasts. Developed by Tribute Games and published by Dotemu, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge launched on last generation consoles, Microsoft Windows and Linux on June 16th, 2022, on November 15th for the PlayStation 5, and on Android and iOS on January 10th, 2023. So to clarify, this game launched for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, as well as Windows and Linux on June 16th, 2022. And it did launch for the PS5 November 15th of 2022. Now, it did not necessarily launch for the Xbox Series consoles. It didn't receive a different port. However, because of backwards compatibility, the Xbox Series consoles were able to play this June 16th because they play Xbox One games seamlessly. Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge favors a 90s look and plays much like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, made famous by Konami both in arcades and on home consoles back during the Nintendo and Super Nintendo days. There are two modes. One is story mode, where you fight your way through different levels. You basically take control of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or other supporting characters like April O'Neil as you play through a storyline that takes place in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe, and you acquire points that you can trade in for items like health and extra lives. The arcade mode basically gives you a number of lives, fixed lives, for each player, and there's no ability to save the game. It's a single shot. It's a single playthrough in arcade mode, and if you want to finish it, you gotta play it in a single playthrough. There's no save points like there is in story mode. You are able, on Xbox, you are able to play with up to 6 players, online co-op. You can't play it single player. From what I remember, the PlayStation versions of the game don't necessarily support 6-player. I remember hearing that it's 4-player, but I don't know if they patched this or addressed it at all. But I do know that for the Xbox version of this game, it does have 6 players that you can play as. And because it's single player or online co-op or couch co-op, where you can play through the entire campaign, it does what a lot of games nowadays don't, is it allows you to play, alongside people, either online or at your house, sitting on your couch. A lot of games don't necessarily embrace the couch co-op anymore, but it's refreshing to see a game like this that's a beat-em-up that's so much fun and leans heavily into a well-respected and very much enjoyed franchise like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that really incorporates both online and couch co-op. And of course, single player. If you got no friends or you're just wanting to play through it by yourself, it has single player, both of course in story mode and arcade mode. Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has almost a cult following. Since its days in the arcade, of course, they had games on Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and the 80s and 90s were a high point for this franchise. But this game feels like it embraces the roots of this franchise, and the graphics of the game, the feel of the game, it really feels like they're paying homage to it, much like Streets of Rage 4 did for the Streets of Rage franchise. And it was actually the same publisher that put out Streets of Rage 4. So you can say that they understand the quality and the importance of nostalgia franchises, and they want to support it with games that embrace the same graphical artistic style that those games did, as well as the gameplay mechanics that really made those games fun and memorable. Now, my final thoughts on this game are that if you like beat 'em ups at all, if you like retro games, especially if you enjoy Ninja Turtle games, this game is 100% worth checking out. I remember when it first launched it was back in June when I first played it. I played through it from start to finish, and I enjoyed every single minute of it. So if you enjoy these types of games, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is absolutely a title you need to check out. Thanks for checking out this video. I greatly appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time we upload a new video, whether it's an episode of our podcast or a new game review video. Until next time, this is Sergeant Sentinel. Take it easy, gamers.